Welcome, Aries, to your October 2022 reading. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I have to start out by saying happy Halloween to everyone out there who celebrates Halloween in the world where you are. I hope you have a great one. Now, this month, as I have done for many months, I'm still offering my free mini reading for all new subscribers. But I just ask, if you do subscribe to my channel and you have a question for me, make sure you put new subscriber before your question so I know to give you a more in-depth mini reading. Once the subscribership clicks over, I will get back to you with that reading. Don't worry if you don't hear back from me right away. I will absolutely answer everybody who asks a question. But what I'm also doing this month, I'm opening it up to everyone else to ask a question as well. So this is for people who are already subscribers, for people who don't want to subscribe, for if this is the first time you've viewed my channel, whatever it is, I will answer a yes or a no question or a short answer question. I'll give you the messages that come through. But just remember, for those of you that are new subscribers, make sure you put new subscriber before your question. I'm sorry about going on about all of that, but I just wanted to get that out of the way first. Now, let's get into your reading. Now, in October, I'm seeing it's quite a significant month for you, Aries. You've got 4 out of the 8 tarot cards are major arcana. So I'm feeling like October is a very significant month, and I see a lot of new beginnings as well as some significant endings too. And but the main theme I feel that starts out the month for you is a decision. Now, it's interesting, a few star signs that I've done this for have also had this card or 2s coming up. It's been a very common number in other readings as well. So I feel like, Aries, you are no different. There is a significant decision that you are required to make. And I feel like you are balancing out your options here, just trying to decide which way it is to go and which direction it is to take. The 2 of Wands is right above the Temperance card. The Temperance card is that card that displays a figure pouring potion from one cup to another. And this Temperance card, not only this Temperance card, but Temperance, the card, signifies that you are in a way melding and shifting things and changing things to suit you, to make things the best they can possibly be for yourself. And so it's got this kind of energy of the Magician around it, where you can manifest what it is you want, but there is a little bit of patience required in the Temperance card. I know a lot of you probably don't like to hear to have patience, but Temperance is that card of having patience. But while you are patient, you aren't sitting back just waiting for things to happen. You are using that energy of the Temperance, melding and mixing situations so they are the best for you. And also the fact that this is below the 2 of Wands, I feel like you are making things right to assist you in making the right decision. It's like you've come to this crossroad in your life. I feel like it can be related to work, just because Wands often do talk about your career or what you're passionate about. But if you're not employed or you are retired, this can be just about your passions, your creativity, your inspiration, your spirituality often in a way as well. There is a decision about which direction you might be wanting to go here, this crossroads. But the beauty of the Two of Wands is that there is no wrong decision. There is no wrong choosing. You know, that you might be at a crossroad and or, you know, a fork in the road where the road goes in two different directions, but they both will join together. So it doesn't matter which road you take, they are going to get you to where it is you want to go, Aries. Now, you also have the Five of Swords here, and I feel like the Five of Swords this is one of the challenging cards in a tarot. This is one of the most challenging cards in a tarot. The Five of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, but it's not so bad. As some people kind of say, because to me, the Five of Swords is about a battle, and it's swords, so it's about the mind, it's about the intellect, it's about your thoughts, it's about communication. So you may have been in an altercation with someone, and you know, you've got the King of Batons here, or in this particular deck. This is the Tarot of the Witches deck, but this is the King of Wands here as well in a normal deck. And there could be another, and you've also got Temperance, which is a Sagittarian energy. But I feel like you could be healing from a battle that you have had to go through. It could have just been a verbal kind of thing. I'm not imagining that any of you are out there physically fighting. You may very well be, but I'm feeling like this battle was something that you went through and you won the battle, but you look back at the carnage that is left after the battle. You look at the battlefield and you say, wow, was that fight really worth was it really worth it after all of the damage that has been done here? And I feel like you are healing from this. And, you know, this may even for some of you be what your decision is about. You may be thinking, do I go into battle over whatever this is in your life? And it will be different for all of you. Do I actually fight that fight? Or do I let it go and because it's not actually worth it? So this is the kind of energy of that Five of Swords as well. But I feel like if this is happening, there will be healing in October here for you. The Five of Swords is right above the Star card. Don't you just love the imagery in this deck? I absolutely love it. It's so surreal and yeah, whimsical in a way as well, but the beautiful little stars, they're sprinkling stardust over the earth, or perhaps is it over the sea, but that's kind of the energy of the star. It's just have faith that things are going to heal and get better here over this battle. And for some of you, this could be an internal battle, just mentally. You struggling with your own thoughts here. But what is coming here in October, Aries, is absolutely beautiful. You have the Fool that then runs into the Ace of Cups. I mean, the Fool is a whimsical, joyful, playful energy. It's a fresh new start. This is an adventure. This is a journey, and you are starting something so wonderful in October. And you know what, the Fool is the first card of the major arcana, and you have the World card there as well. And this is finally closing the door to an era of your life that you have successfully completed, and you are moving on to the next stage. And so to have the Fool, the Ace of Cups, and the World in a reading is just telling me that you are on a brand new adventure, or you are certainly making some decisions to go and move in this new direction. Now, for some of you, this can physically mean you will move. You will be moving, but you could be traveling. You could be traveling for pleasure or work. But the Ace of Cups, that cup of love, this is brand new beginnings. And it's something that you are going to be so happy with, so wonderful. Now, for some of you, this actually talks about a new relationship. The Ace of Cups always does imply that there is new love coming in for you. But if you are already in a relationship and you are quite happy, this is just a card of abundance. It's a card of fulfillment, joy, contentment, happiness, beauty. It's just beautiful. And you are on this new journey. You are heading towards that cup. And so whatever this cup is for you, and it will be different for all of you, you are heading in. I mean, look at your final Gateway Oracle card. You are following your bliss. And I feel that this is what's happening here. You are dancing freely. And you know what? You look at the Fool card and you see the Fool. He's about to topple off a cliff because he's so happy. He's so transfixed. He's looking up, gazing at the stars, enjoying the journey. But he's got his little buddy there pulling at his pants saying, watch out, you're about to fall off a cliff. And what this is representing is you are actually being protected. You are being watched over, and so you're quite safe. So don't panic, Aries, if you are having some mental worries about a specific decision or which direction you might want to go in or where you want to be headed. You are being angelically helped here, I feel. And for some of you, you may have friends and family that are around you that can support you as well. But just loving that energy of the Fool and the Ace of Cups. Now, I did touch on that Temperance card. You know, this is balance. This is you melding things to have them the way you want them. But, you know, there is this, as I did mention, there is this kind of energy of it's not right there yet. Have patience. You know, be reflective. And yeah, this does have beautiful energy, and being right next to the Star as well. You know, that Star card that talks about hope. And, you know, if there was one word, I always say, if there's one word that the Star card can be described by, is faith. Have that faith, have that surety that you're being protected here and you're going in the right direction. And, you know, right next to that Temperance card, I feel like you know that. I feel there is some kind of sense that you know what you really want to do to bring you to that cup of love, whatever that joy, whatever is in that cup for you. You know that you are going to get there. I feel you know it. You've got the faith, but you know, I feel like this is really coming up for you in October. It's going to be, maybe for some of you, a test of faith, because there is this, you haven't quite reached it yet, but it's there. You're on the journey. You're on the way. Now, you've got that King of Batons, King of Wands. You're showing up in your own reading. This is Aries card all day long. And this really tells me that it is a significant month for you. And this could actually be another fire sign that is coming into your life as well, that is significant in October. And the fact that it's diagonally opposite the Ace of Cups, this could be that new love that is coming into your life. It could be another fire sign, a Leo, an Aries or a Sagittarius here. But the King of Wands is a leader. They're strong, they're intelligent, they can rule with an iron fist, but they can also be compassionate and caring as well. And the Ace of Wands always tells us if you are on a new journey, well, not only if you're on a new journey, it talks about planning and strategies. And if you are on this new journey in life, maybe you can use a little bit of that Aries energy, that King of Wands energy, to plan your journey, to plan the way things are going to go. Visualize it in your mind if it's yet to happen, and manifest it. Use the energy of that Temperance card to meld things the way you want them to be. This is, it's quite powerful energy, and you are very comfortable in this kind of energy of being the leader, leading other people, and so I feel like this isn't a difficult thing for you. You've got this in the bag here with this new direction, this new change. Now that World card, as I said, what a beautiful card, what a beautiful imagery is on this. This is a card of absolute completion. It's a card of perfection, it's like you've synthesized everything. It's like all of that energy in the Temperance card that you've been melding and working and pouring, making a potion, making the perfect elixir. You will achieve this, and you're going to see success. And this is, it's quite interesting that you see this this world with a tear running down the cheek. There might be a little bit of a tear that you might feel because of this era that has been completed in your life, but I feel like it's a tear for joy. There's no negative here with the world. This is like you've completed that, you've been successful, you've done a perfect job, and now it's time to move on to that new direction, that new exciting adventure that the Fool card talks about. And it's just, beautiful, beautiful energy. And you are really capable. The World card gives you such a sense of accomplishment, and it's almost like you're rewarded for having completed this part of your journey. And look what is right above that World card. It's that cup of joy, that cup of whatever it is for you that you want is in that cup. You're ready for that now. You can move on to that new in that new direction. And look at that final card. What did I say before? Follow your bliss. I mean, that is absolutely beautiful. And look at the affirmation, my soul sings with joy. So this month, if you are meditating, or you're driving to work, or you are sort of just relaxing, say that over and over to yourself. My soul sings with joy. And when you say that, you're going to bring that to you. Now, the meaning of this card is do what gives you joy. Celebrate and have fun. You do not need to suffer to grow. In fact, true happiness comes from following the dictates of your soul. Take steps today to expand your joy. You don't need to do it all at once, but you do need to start. The universe wants you to know, if you don't follow your bliss now, when will you? If you've been waiting to act until circumstances are different or somehow better, you may have a long wait. Some people put off following their North Star until they graduate. get married, have kids, or retire. If you continue to do so, you may never attain genuine happiness. Take steps today to experience the sweet nectar of life. Wow, that is such a wonderful message. I really love that. I'm actually really connecting with that, and I'm not an Aries. I do have an Aries rising, so I do kind of relate to this card about following your bliss. So if this choice that you may have in October is asking you to, if you're tossing up to do the traditional thing or following your bliss, follow your bliss here, Aries. Finish off whatever, make the decision, close off successfully a certain part of your life and feel happy and know that you are safe and protected to move on to that cup of joy, that cup of love that's there waiting for you. So I hope that resonated with you. Please take me up on my offer of that free mini reading if you are a new subscriber. Don't forget, just put new subscriber before your question. And for everyone else, please just ask your question and I'll shuffle my cards for you. Have a great October, Aries, and I hope to see you next month. Bye.